Hey guys, how we doing? It's okay. Yeah, Jeremy, there will be on and off. Alright guys, so let me try to find a way to mount this. Let's see.
Mounting?
There's no mounting this.
So guys,
It's okay. It's okay. Hey. Slow down, Mama. It's okay.
Like, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl.
Should I really wait until I was out the bathroom? Do you think if I was...
Slow down, honey. See? You're squishing your baby. Slow down.
She's like, it's fine.
It's okay, honey. Babe, honey, stop. You need to let your baby nurse, honey. It's okay.
Sounds like a cat. Why do newborn dogs always sound like a cat to me?
I just do. It's okay, honey. There's a little girl. It's okay. It's okay. Good job. It's okay. It's okay, honey. You just gotta let yourself suffer through it, hon.
She's also mad at the floor not letting her, like...
I know, she can't get any traction. You're okay. This is gonna feel weird. Let's get that baby on your... Let's get little guy nursing, okay?
Do you want me to get a few more blankets?
No. So far, we're good. I know, baby. I know, honey. You just have to let it happen, honey.
She's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Pretty much, yeah. She's like, I don't want to let this happen.
She looks straight at the camera.
Yeah.
I think she knows she's being recorded.
It's okay.
Oh, people are watching now. Hello, everyone.
Alright, let's try to get this little guy on a teat and get you nursing, huh?
Are you going to repost this on YouTube as a long one?
Probably. Good girl. Go mama. Good job, baby. Yeah. You're okay.
You guys can't see it, but on the ground, she's trying to move her foot, but we have, like, tiles without a carpet.
Okay.
So it's, like, very difficult to move.
Hey guys, everybody that's in. So this is Siva. Siva is a first-time Anatolian Shepherd dog mama. This is her first time, so she's a little nervous, but so far she's doing good. She had her first one, a little boy, 5 minutes ago. So if I had to guess how many, I'm guessing at least 10 she's going to have.
Mom, is there any clothes in here?
No, you'll have to go out there. There's a ton on the couch out in the living room. The couch/bed. There's a ton out there. It's okay, Mama.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So Mama's just kind of like, Mama's in the thick of it right now. Like cramping for the next one to come. And like, what is this little one here that's trying to nurse on me? What is happening to me? It's okay, sweetie. It's okay, Mama. Where are you going, girl? Yeah, we gotta get your little guy hooked up here, huh? And get him on nursing right away. Let me see if I can get you guys repositioned here a little bit. I should have a tripod in here, but that would... Oh, it's okay. Hold on, guys. Stick with me here. It's okay, Mama. Let's try to get... I know that's your baby, honey. So here's baby number 1 so far. I'm going to try to get her blanket repositioned here. Here, sweetie. That's your baby. So we, of course, have to watch and make sure Mama's not going to squash baby. Because even sometimes the best of moms have oopsies. Here, honey, lay down, lay down. And, yeah. That happens pretty often with these large breeds. Mamas just are maybe a little, especially first-time moms, will kind of like throw themselves down and lay down rough, and you know, they don't watch for where their babies are. Some moms are really attentive and do, but this is her first time, so she's really learning the ropes here. And this is also why the whelping box is right next to my bed, so that I literally, the first couple weeks, don't sleep much, because I'm listening for cries, and because you learn their cries, like cries if they're hungry, cries if they're hurt, you know. Jeremy, out of the whelping box right now. Why? Because she just needs to, it's okay, sweetie, here.
Baby's like, I'm in a adventure.
Whisper, whisper, nice and soothing. So she's just kind of having a hard time settling right now, so it's okay, honey.
She wants me in there.
So trying to get, it's okay. Trying to get baby latched on here, which will also help, just like with people, stimulate contractions to get going. I know, honey. It's okay. Some mamas are really slow to labor, and they'll have a pup 1 every 2 hours, some more. Sometimes you'll hear horror stories of it taking a long time. I don't like it when it takes a really long time, because that means they can have problems with not getting enough oxygen. Sometimes you can have one that's too big, kind of holding up the rest of the troop. Honey, calm down. Yeah, that's your baby, good girl. So we want things to progress at a good pace here. And sometimes they'll shoot them out 2 at a time, and sometimes, you know, there'll be 1, and then another half hour, another. It just really, really depends.
Mostly when it's twins, it mostly they're coming in, well, the same time. And that usually doesn't go the best. Like, for us it doesn't go the best, right?
Yeah, we usually have, sometimes if you have 2 that were like joining in a sack, it can be kind of dicey sometimes, but you'll have to let me know how the audio is, guys, because my phone is kind of propped up on the speaker. Sweetheart, honey, he's got a nurse, honey. Come on, little guy. Belly up to the bar, dude.
I'm blocking the doors on the casket. Can't get in.
Come on, little sweetie. They usually can get on there by themselves, but sometimes they need assistance, especially to start.
Sorry, I just banged his head in the door.
Being crazy right now.
Into the door.
So she's licking her back end. My guess is she's got another one coming out right now.
My time to take the screen.
No, because it's not about you. It's about the puppies.
Yeah, but it's not about you either.
Jeremy, stop. Yep, we got another one.
Hello.
So I'm just going to try to let her clean it and stuff.
Also,
I'm not seeing it moving much, so... Okay, easy, 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 mama. Easy.
Do you want me to get that thing?
Yep, so if you can get that, it is in the top drawer in the bathroom on the right side. There you go, little one. There you go, welcome. There you go, baby. There you go. Welcome to life, dude. Baby number 2 at 3:18. Good girl. Good job, Mama. So I try to let Mom do as much as she can, but I get everybody started. We're going to suction out noses and mouths, especially like this one's not crying a whole lot, so I'm going to get in there and make sure that it's cleared and opened. Hi, baby. Hi. Did you find it? Good job, buddy.
I thought you were talking about like the glass drawers that we
Oh.
have. So I climbed up on the sink to get up to the very top right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Wait, I know you're mad at me. It's okay.
Okay, for those who don't know,
Good job, baby.
she acts like I'm her owner. Right, Mom?
Yeah, Anatolians oftentimes, they love kids. And so, yep, she just thinks he's the greatest thing ever. My
Yeah.
son that's 10. She wanted to have her litter of pups on his bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then before I was going to the bathroom, and then as soon as I came out, she started having the pups.
Yep, she like waited for you.
Yeah, she did wait for me.
Let's see. Oh, you're still attached to the umbilical cord, so I'm not going to pull much. Are you another boy? Yeah, another boy.
We don't get that many girls, do we?
Oh, it depends. It seems to, I don't know. And Mom takes care of the placenta. Mom takes care of all that stuff. I
And
let Mom cut the cord. I let Mom, like, I try to just kind of let her do as much as
Yeah.
possible because
like
that's
handle the sack and stuff,
all bonding for her.
and like handle the sack
Sorry,
and
I
stuff.
just hit your other baby. I know, what a good helper I am, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, she deals with her sack as well.
Mm-hmm.
She deals with the blood a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, girl. She's like, is the human still there?
Girl.
She's trying to give it to me. The umbilical cord. She's trying to give it to me.
And we have had instances where first-time moms are really very nervous and can
Yeah.
get growly with us. So that's why I really try to do a lot of socializing with my dogs and make sure I'm spending a lot of time with them, because if you have a girl that's like that, that can be very, very dangerous for you and the pups. So I try to just and respect her space. And
It's also not like there's only bad instances where like all the moms are nervous. There's also some instances that they're good with it. Like Athena, she was really good the first time.
Yep, some moms are just naturally really maternal. If I had a mom that was like aggressive to me or aggressive to her babies, I would probably think about not breeding her again.
Yeah, we have
Just
had
because
that.
you've got to have safety.
Yeah, we have had that before, right?
Yep.
With
we did.
one,
we
but
did.
we handled it.
We did. But it's a little additional stress that no one
It's
really
just
likes.
a bit harder, but
Yep.
it's still doable. So it's not like if there's a mom that doesn't trust her pups or anything, it's not impossible. You can
Right.
still get it done. It's just like
Just
some.
trying to see if anyone says anything. Hi, everybody. Who doesn't love watching all this fun stuff?
You don't have to say hi to everybody that much.
I want to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, you have to say it like you only can say it like 2-3 times.
You're like my media representative.
Yeah, I really am.
I love that for you.
I am. That's why I'm gonna be a streamer and YouTuber and stuff.
You're going to be a streamer? How many puppies so far? So far, she just has 2. So she had one at 3, what did I say, 305 and 318?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to write this down.
Yeah.
2 boys so far. So she's moving quickly, thank God. Like, I've been really blessed. All my girls have been, like, I think the longest in between, one of my girls was like 4 hours one time, and I was like fixing to freak out.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they go nice and quick, which
Yeah.
is awesome, because I don't want to be sitting here laboring with them for 24 hours. That's not fun.
Yeah, and one of the times I was calling my mom, and like she came in, and then Siva was of course protecting me as usual, and she growled at her a little.
Yep.
Yeah, she kind of snapped at you. But that was all guarding me and
Are you
stuff.
having another one, Mama?
She's like, I don't know.
When are you going to give me some girls? Not that I'm complaining, but I'm just
You are
curious.
complaining though. I I think you are.
Good job. You're doing so good, sweetie. Jeremy, you're so cute.
I'm also gonna see if there's any comments, really. I kind of do.
So far she's being a great mom. I was a little bit nervous with her because she's such an alpha female, and she's a dicey one. She's a brawly one. She likes to just kind of brawl with everybody. So I was a little concerned that she might be a little spicy with me, but
Yeah, at first she was like thumping around before, but then
just really nervous.
yeah, but then when I came in, she stopped and stuff. Like when I came in, she stopped thumping around and stuff.
Good girl, mama.
Like when I was sitting there, she calmed down, but when I was in like here, she just completely stopped.
What,
But
baby?
she's crushing one right underneath her.
You can't crush your babies, honey.
How many bones do they have when they're born? I think they have less than usual, like humans, right?
Maybe. It would make sense if they did. Gloved up and ready.
Say
Gloved up and ready. Good girl, mama. Here, I'll give you some space.
yeah, she wants to lay her head on me, but
That's
she
okay.
can't really place
When
it.
she had her first one, she like flipped her butt around and she almost landed it. She did, like, started to land it right on my lap. I was like, on my leg? Ew.
Yeah, but then when I came in, she stopped thumping around. Look at this one. He's like, "Hi, mom." She isn't crushing him. He went under there himself. He's like, "I believe I can crawl."
Easy girl. Good job, mama. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna roll this one out a little off there. There we go.
Fixing to have another one.
As you can see, she is still a little thump, but every single one does that, even if they're very good at it.
I'll tell you what, if you ever get married and have children someday, you will find your wife will be doing all kinds of crazy stuff too.
Not happening.
You never know.
She's not getting grandchildren from me. She might not. You might not even make it to that point, honestly.
Wow, thanks. That's great.
Well, you are like 40.
Wow, thanks. 40's not old, you know.
Yeah, but it's also not young.
Alright, anybody saying anything? Those came in my litter. Oh, interesting. A litter of 13 and a litter of 11. Yeah, our largest litter's been 14. And let me tell you how much fun that was not. You can come in. We're live streaming, but
Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta squeeze in, kind of.
2 so far, 2
I've walked
boys.
it off.
Okay, is he taking him? Is he awake?
Okay, well, I'm being officially crushed.
Oh my gosh. We had our
Ow, my
we
foot.
had a litter of 8, which was like a small litter. But it was a nice size, like 14. 14's a lot. 14, let me tell you, is just a lot to make sure that everyone's nursing enough, that everybody's gaining enough, and then when they're bigger, it's like just nightmarish to have 14 of these little monsters running around, because they're not little, they're huge. It's just a lot, and they eat you out of house and home before they can even go anywhere.
Yeah, we've had a time where there's been so many pups that there aren't some, like, enough nipples to nurse.
Yep.
Who was that, Tina?
Oh,
What?
his grandma
Yeah.
is 92 and 32. Okay, what do you want me to call you? Because you have like a first name, a middle name, or yeah, first and middle name. Which one do you go by? Just so I know. I've never asked you that. I think a litter of 6 is good. Yeah. Yeah, 6 is nice. 8 was really nice. 8 was like fantastic.
Not too many, but not too
Yep.
little.
But I consider that to be a small litter.
But having too little is... Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing.
Girl, mama.
It depends if they're twins.
I wonder if I can like...
Have you ever had triplets?
No. Let me try to move y'all over here, maybe so you can see better. Okay, let's see.
I'm the dog master.
Yeah, you're the dog master, all right. Ciao, mama.
She completely trusts me with them. Like, I picked one up and I moved him since it was kind of underneath her and she did not care. I'll give him a tour of the whelping box.
Nope.
The only thing that there is here is ground, wood, and a safe.
Pretty much. So the whelping box is like when you have a big dog like this, you're okay. Obviously, they need enough space to be able for her to comfortably move around. And then I call these things pig rails. These things right here. I don't even know if that was in the shot, but it kind of helps so mom doesn't crush babies and kill them, because that is kind of a very common thing.
Also, the puppies do sometimes like going under there and just sleeping under there when they get older, to a point where they open their eyes and stuff and go to the bathroom on their own and stuff.
Want another one? I think so.
Sometime we're gonna have to get that safe out of here too.
What is needed here? What? Good job, Mama.
She's gonna.
Good job, Mama. It's okay. They can come out face first. They can come out breech, which is butt first. If they come out butt first, I like to make like extra careful that their noses and their mouths are clear, because sometimes they can get backwash up in there, and that's a bad day.
What? Dad needs the keys to the car.
Okay, they're hanging out by the door. Look for them. And it's not like, when dogs whelp, it's not like a hugely disgusting ordeal usually. Mom usually does a good job of keeping things tidy.
Yeah, usually they just clean up.
Okay. She's like pretty uncomfortable with this one. I think this one might either be a big one or a breech one or something. Yeah. You're okay. She's like, I am absolutely not okay right now.
Yeah.
She's like, speak for yourself, lady. I am not okay.
When I'm not there.
Girl, you're okay, sweetheart. I know, honey. It's okay. There you go. Good girl, honey. Yeah, I know, honey. She's like, I am so freaking miserable right now, people. Okay, just slow, buddy. Slow movements, okay?
Did she have 3 or 2?
She has 2 so far. Good girl. Good job. No, I want her to have space. If you want to sit here right with me.
I told you I was going to go there.
It's okay.
Him.
So this is why, like, you hear a lot of crying and stuff. This is why I kind of like the smaller litters, because like I get just as nervous as she gets with trying to make sure that everybody is like not getting crushed and everyone's drinking, and it can be a lot. I'm also kind of a helicopter mom, so like I just can't be somebody that lets them whelp outside. Like I can't do it. I'm too worried about them getting crushed, and
that's not always a bad thing.
No.
It's always a good thing. Always. Yeah. It's not like having them outside is a bad thing. Well, it does have its downsides, but same thing with them being inside.
mm-hmm.
There's no spot where you can ensure complete safety. She's a lot calmer now that I'm sitting right here.
Girl. So 2 so far, 2 little boys.
I like how she completely changes the closer I get.
Okay, I think we're getting close to having another one though, huh, baby? It's okay. You're doing so good, Mama. Good job, girl.
She's getting an ear massage.
She's like, I would like that epidural now, please. I would like to be numb. Okay, who is this now? What? What? Jeremy, keep an eye on things, please. I'll be right back.
Will do.
Thank you.
Everyone, I am the new owner of the channel. Okay. Hey, be quiet. I know a lot about this, okay? I know a lot about this. It's not gonna go wrong. I know a lot about this. I've watched my mom do it like every single time. I know what to do.
Get out of my room, you crazy cat.
Someone said, "Oh no, the kids take over."
Letting the kids take over. That's
So I'm
right.
like, no, it's not that bad. I've watched my mom do it like every time.
Yes.
I do know what to do. Worst comes to worst, I call you.
And I came back with my tripod, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the best things you can ever have in a situation is to have a farm kid take over things. Because farm kids are pretty smart and used to a lot of different stuff. Okay, now I get to try to figure out how to get this to work. I'm
It's especially
frustrated.
good since I've seen you help them every single time. Not breathing? If they're not breathing coming out, get this. If you're having trouble coming out, get the gloves.
Yeah,
If you're
usually.
crushing them, get the gloves, pick them up, move them.
Yep.
See, dairy goat. That's all I saw in the name. See, I know my stuff.
She is from not very far from here, actually. She's got a dairy goat farm up by Escanaba, I believe.
Well, I know my stuff. Okay?
Yes, you do. Okay. Good job, Mama.
I'm also the one here that calms her down.
Yep. You're kind of the dog whisperer, aren't you?
Yeah. If it wasn't for me, I think she'd be don't consistently.
Yeah. Kidding is a lot of work.
He's like, I'm gonna go back in the womb.
So another important thing that we try to do is to make sure during labor that we're giving her a lot of calcium. So like, I've got cottage cheese on hand, so that'll end up getting brought in for her. So if people don't stop trying to come in this room, what do you need? That's fine. Like, is it Josh? Okay, that's fine. He knows what to do. Okay, anyway.
People won't
Calcium.
stop coming in
It can be ice cream, it can be cottage cheese, it can be regular cheese. So anything like that has calcium in it. And if you think about the uterus is a huge muscle. And so you want that to be really strong. So you want a really strong muscle. So we want her to continue having like strong muscle tone through her whole labor. You don't want her to kind of peter out halfway through. So by continuously offering calcium, that keeps that muscle strong, and so she can still have really strong contractions to get babies out. You don't want delayed labor. Like that's a bad day. That's how you lose puppies.
You can see my little hand. That is a very bad day.
Well, honey, you can't kick your babies. That's not very nice.
See, she did not care that I picked
It's
them
your
up.
babies. Oh,
They must be so cool.
good girl. So she's doing a lot of panting again. Yeah, so if she was panting like this and we had like a lot of time go by, I might kind of try to palpate inside a little bit, see if somebody's stuck, see if somebody's holding the line up. Again, you just want things to move along quickly. You don't want anyone to get stuck, because if you're stuck, that means you're not your babies are in there then and they're not breathing. If they poop while they're in there, then that means that they can ingest meconium or that first poop, which is a bad day.
Or they just get in general like sick from that.
Yep.
And then they could spread that to not only their mom, which would be very bad for generally the milk production,
Sweet pea.
and not only the
I'm just going to show the people.
and not only the milk production itself, but the milk itself.
It's way too soon to tell if any of these are brindle. They're dark now because they're wet, and a lot of Anatolian pups come out black and then lighten over time. Even brindles a lot of time will start out just dark and then lighten up over time. Their colors are crazy. You just a lot of times never know what you're going to get with them unless you have one that's really light, like white, or
That one's really dark.
like a pinto, and Anatolians can come in every color. The most traditional is a fawn with a black mask, but it's okay, sweetheart. They can come in any color. Okay, you can get repositioned, honey.
Yeah, with like them getting sick, that can spread it to the mom. And not only that, but it can spread it to the milk itself, which would be just generally bad. Like if the milk gets infected, and then the rest that are nursing.
How many so far we have? Only 2 so far. Only 2 boys. But she is a very uncomfortable mama, so I'm hoping she gets to go in here pretty quick. Honey, you're squishing your babies. There's one. There's the other one.
Yeah, others can get sick, and the milk can get sick as well.
Come on, sweetie. Okay. Sweetheart, you can't... Sorry about my butt, guys. You're just going to have to deal with it for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me see where your baby is.
It's behind her, I think.
Okay, I can't squash your baby. Well, I'm sorry. Here. There. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's why I'm paranoid about having moms deliver outside or unattended, because that's how babies die. Honey, you are not leaving this whelping box.
She's like,
Heckin' no. Okay, you can step out a minute so I can get this all resituated.
you do that.
You're coming right back in here, sweetheart. You are not having these babies on my bed. 2 little boys so far. 2 little boys. All right, come on, sweetie. No. Back in the whelping box.
Why?
Come on. Come on. Good girl. Back it up, Mama. Thank you.
She's like, no, I want to go.
Pretty much. She's like, I don't want to do this in here anymore.
Oh, that's it, guys. I'm putting on my gloves.
Too bad. You are very nervous right now. Ugh. And she's very strong. This is like, I don't know, she's probably 140.
Yeah, I don't think we've weighed her before, have we?
Sweetheart, you're okay. So it's just a lot of heaviness, honey. It's okay. You just gotta let it happen, Mama. You just gotta let it, and you're not going on my bed.
It smells like gasoline. I love that.
Yeah?
I love the smell of gasoline.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay, honey.
Guys, my fingers are not this
sweetheart,
long.
get your hands out of the camera.
My fingers are not this long. It's just very small.
Calm, buddy. She's real nervous right now. Honey, you might as well just lay down, and you can't escape it, unfortunately.
She's like, I can try.
These are babies, huh?
They can touch stuff without getting stick.
That's a big boy. That one is large.
A little bit ASMR, if you guys can hear it.
You're so crazy. And sometimes they just get like so nervous,
Yeah.
and they just like want to escape it and run away from it. And it's like they just have to realize that you can't stop it at this point. You might as well just put it on and wear it, because it's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, and some just try and get rid of it completely. Like, they don't want that. Like, they don't want to have the pup, so they just completely oof them, you know? So they just kill them sometimes.
Woman. Oh, there's another one. You literally dropped that one on my lap again. Why are you dropping these things on my lap? That's your baby. Come on, little guy.
Yeah, it's kind of
Work with me. Come on. let's go. Here you are. Hey, you made me a little nervous there for about 30 seconds. There it is.
Actually,
Here you go.
I have a good idea.
Next one at 3:43. Well, if you stop overbreeding, well, that's a pretty large assumption for you to make for somebody that doesn't even know me. Get that off of my thing right now.
Why?
Because I don't want that on me.
It can help you get it
Please,
faster.
Jeremy, stop. We don't overbreed here. This is her first time. So I would encourage not making assumptions until you know what you're dealing with, would be my suggestion to you. Move. Go over there. Good girl. What are you? What are you? Finally.
A girl?
A little girl. Get her. No. Heck no, you're not having this child on my bed.
Into the O. Into the O. Into the O.
There you go, sweetie.
Go frick. Get on.
Here. Alright.
I'm gonna put this
Good
right
girl.
Mom,
Jeremy, okay, thank you.
so it's faster to
Okay.
get. That one's good. By your foot.
Jeremy, sweetheart, I'm trying to check on everybody right now. Here, that's your little baby. Good job.
My heart is racing.
Your heart is racing. How old is she? She's 2. So we don't breed before 2. So there's something called OFAs, which are x-rays that they take of their hips and their elbows, which is something that you want to have done when you have large breeds like this that are prone to having hip dysplasia. You want those x-rays done to make sure, because having hip and elbow joint problems is not 100% genetic. There can be environmental things also that contribute to it, but we like to try to be ethical and stay on top of stuff. So I like to cover all my bases. And anyway, you can't do OFAs until they're 2. So, good girl. So that's why you gotta be 2. Come here, sweetie. How do you deal with her being in heat? Any tips? It's suffrage. I'll tell you what. I always tell people, if you don't want to breed, have them spayed and have either one spayed or neutered, because the boys are just as miserable to deal with if they're around girls in heat.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't advocate anybody spaying or neutering until they're at least 2 years old. So that first 2 years, you just have to, like, suffer through it, honestly.
Yeah, same.
And an entire heat cycle lasts like a month. Like, a lot of people don't realize that it takes that long, but it takes that long. So for a month, twice a year, you have to deal with, and it's not just the spotting that's annoying. Okay. Like, the bleeding is annoying, but it's also like
I'm taking off
just
my
the
gloves.
behavioral changes and stuff too that you have to deal with. If you have any males around and your females in heat, he's then like miserable and a ton to deal with as well. So if you're not breeding, just get them spayed and neutered. It's just
Also,
a lot easier.
Even if they're neutered, the boys will still try and breed.
Yeah, the boys still.
But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just their natural instincts.
Right.
Just like it's our natural instincts to, survive and not die.
Good job. And of course, you want to make sure everyone's bellied up to the bar. The nipples towards the back have more milk. So if you have somebody that's a straggler, somebody that's smaller, get them hooked up to the back. Is that for all dogs or just German Shepherds? So she's an Anatolian Shepherd, not a German Shepherd, but that's, the large breed dogs, I know they say wait until they're at least 2. Like the toy breeds, I don't really know. I think that they're coming out with more and more literature suggesting that the longer we wait, the better it is. More and more studies are coming out. They used to say, and like shelters are spaying and neutering puppies at like 8 weeks old before they put them out for adoption, which is I mean, I'm not going to get on that soapbox right now, but I understand why they do it, and I understand in the broader scheme of things it's probably okay, but it's just not good. But anyway.
Yeah, and
But I know for anything like larger, I just got a golden doodle girl, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, so, I mean, that's a larger breed, so I would try to hold off as much as possible. As far as, like, cleaning up the mess of her being in heat, some girls are, like, so clean, you can't even hardly tell when they're in heat, because if they're spotting or bleeding at all, like, you can't even tell. They're cleaning it up. Other girls just don't care, and they're, like, freaking free bleeding everywhere. But they do make something called bitches britches, which I think is the most fantastic name that I've ever heard in my life. But they're like diapers that are made just for when they're in heat. So it, you know, saves the mess as long as she'll wear them. But yeah, especially being like a standard size, yeah, I would hold off and wait as long as possible. Good girl, Mama. All right.
If there's a single kid watching this and it's on the TV, their mom is gonna be like, "What in the world are you watching?" Like, as soon as they get to that part, they're gonna be like, "What in the world are you watching?"
Good job, Mama. You're doing so good. We got babies roly-polying everywhere. Oh my goodness. I know, life is so hard when you're a baby. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're not watching to see me, so let me get out of the way.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Are you selling these puppies? Yes. That's why we do what we do. Okay, good girl. Good girl. It sounded really awful when I said that's why we do what we do. I don't do this to make money. I shouldn't say that. That's not my goal in this. I'm an ethical breeder. I do this to preserve the breed. The Anatolian is an ancient breed. And I'm very, very careful and cognizant about where these dogs go. 90% of applications we take in end up getting rejected because I'm just super paranoid about where they end up going, so I'm very careful about the homes that they get.
Yeah, you're one of the people
but we do make sure that they go into working homes, which is livestock guardian dog homes, where they'll be working. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, I would end up with, I would be overrun by dogs if I kept every one of them. And I would be very poor very quickly. Let me just get y'all in here and then the people can see you more, okay? There.
Also, another reason why I think my mom does this is also if there's ever any needed information about breeding as well, and if like there's anything that she should pass down for other people to know while they're breeding, like Anatolians, or generally any dogs. And also the reason why I'm on the case for it, for breeding. Don't give me that.
Okay, hold that thought for 1 second. I gotta answer questions. Are we planning on keeping any of these? No. How many has she had so far? 3. 2 boys and 1 girl, and she had her first one at 3:11. So less than an hour. She's had 3 so far.
She had her first one at 3:05.
Oh, 3:05. Thank you. So she's making some pretty good headway here. And I've never had 3 kids in an hour, so she's beating me. And then, of course, when she's done whelping, this all gets sanitized and wonderful soft bedding. She's definitely going to have more, yeah. I would say she's going to have at least 10. Just from her size, that's my guess. Probably closer to 12. Do I own the father? Yes, we do. Yeah. We do own...
His name is Yusuf.
We do own the daddy. We have a breeding male.
He passed on... It was passed on, his role of breeding male, from his father, who sadly passed away of cancer. But anyway, back to my thought. Yeah, the reason why I hopped aboard on this, like having pups, and actually like staying there, is because, one, of giving them to people just to also, like, for the farm, and also to make them happy seeing something so lively as well. And they're also just so cute. Like, why not have them when they're so cute?
Yeah.
Like, it's a challenge, but in the end, I feel like your heart is going to be like, it was worth it.
Oh, your babies are just fussing. Let me see.
They're howling and singing. That's impressive.
They were howling and singing. That was impressive. Good job, Mama. Good job, sweetie. Yeah, you're doing so good, Mama. So good.
She's looking at my face, but you guys can't see me. Oh, you just...
Can I ask a goat question? Absolutely. Do you keep the bucks with females once they are bred? You know, it depends on the temperament of everybody. So, I will leave them together for the first few months. At least the first 2 months, because they get bred and then I want to be able to catch them if anybody didn't take. Then where am I located? I am located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So if you think up by like Canada, right on the border of Wisconsin and Michigan. So if anything didn't take on the first cycle, I leave my buck in there. I do the same with my sheep. I run sheep too. Then he can catch whoever didn't take. But a lot of people leave them in there all the time. If you have a buck that isn't terribly aggressive, I just always like to make sure that a buck isn't going to get overzealous and be headbutting or ramming anybody. How often do goats come into heat? Every 21 days, typically. Jeremy, give her a little space. Nice.
I know.
Watch your left foot. There's just some blood there.
I know.
So yeah, I definitely, and this is the first year that I've ever had my goats and sheep not take everybody on the first cycle. So this year is very, very unusual. I don't know why. Almost everybody came back in heat again. A lot of strange things on the farm lately. I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
I am.
I'm not going to get started on that. That's another time for another day. Here's one.
I know, sweetie. Guys, if you want a conspiracy theory...
Yeah.
Oh, my. He's like, hi.
It is. Oh, okay, here you go.
Guys, if you have something you want me to conspiracy theorize,
You are not going to conspiracy theorize anything. You are 10 years old. The only conspiracy you should have is how much cereal can I eat in a day or something. I don't know.
Probably 40 bowls.
Probably.
It's not conspiracy theory, it's conspiracy theory. All kids will agree with me.
Good job.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out of your way here, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to go play Genshin Impact.
You're going to go play on the Xbox a little? Alright. If I need you, I'll give you a holler.
Okay. If anyone has a question for me, my mom will come get me and holler for me.
You bet. Do you have cows? I do not have cows. I had
We
one
used to
cow.
have one.
I had
We
one
used to have
cow
one.
one time. That was enough for me.
Yeah,
That
she hated it, but
that was
everyone
enough for
loved
me.
it.
The cow and I had quite the relationship.
Yeah, you had beef.
We literally get it. We had beef. Get it? Because beef is cows.
No, but you guys had
Ba-dum-bum.
relational beef.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of scared of her because I had literally never even touched a cow before. So she kind of scared me, and I think she knew it. So she was like, watch. So I'd like go in the pasture and she would like run me down, and then I would try to run. And I'm short and chunky and funky, so my people don't run, and so she would think that was great. It was a whole mess.
Yeah, she just wanted attention. She was a surprisingly, she was a cow who wanted to be pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Anyway,
right, bye. Thanks for the roses. I don't know what any of that means, but thanks.
it's kind of like donations, but
Oh,
like,
awesome. Thank you.
not really donations. It's just something to show that they liked it, like the video and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, are you gonna keep going or are you gonna stop it?
I'm
here?
going to keep her going. If you want to go ahead. I'll
Anyway.
let you know if I need you.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions for me, you guys can ask. I will come and answer them.
He will answer your questions. Yep. Don't you worry.
I love answering questions. Anyway.
He does like to talk.
I get it from you.
Probably, yeah. That's true.
Anyway, bye guys. I will see you if anyone has a question for me. If she has another live, if I come back. Or if you guys see a video on her channel with me in there. Anyway, yep, bye.
Bye, Jeremy. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it, buddy.
I basically did everything to make her calm down.
You did everything. Are goats as bad as people say? Ooh, what kind of fence do you have? Do you ever have puppies available? I often have puppies available, but they go quickly. I'll be very honest. Go on, go ahead. If you go in my link tree,
I forgot my switch.
Oh, Jeremy Daniel, you little butt. If you go to my link tree, you'll see like all my socials, and our pups are on www.gooddog.com, and you can fill out applications and all that stuff there. Where am I located? On the Michigan-Wisconsin border. I don't want to touch my phone because my hands are bloody. Yeah, let's see if I can scroll back. What health testing do you do? We do OFA testing. Go.
I'm trying to.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little crabby of me. I'm sorry. I was just feeling overwhelmed. Oh, you're in Illinois. You're really close then. Where am I located? I feel like somebody else. Goats. So goats, are goats as bad as people say? I mean, I guess sometimes maybe. I don't keep anything on my property that's mean or that's an escape artist. Any species. I don't care what you are. If you're a chicken, if you're a goat, if you're a dog. If you're mean or make my life miserable, you're not staying here, and that's just how it is. I have little kids. They need to be able to help me do chores and feel safe. So, nothing mean. Are you pushing again? So, I mean, you definitely need a solid fence for goats. The joke is if you can pour water through it, they can get out of it, but again, like I said, most of mine are not terrible, but they do need solid fencing, or else they will get into everything, because that's just what any animal will do. Chickens are going to do the same thing. I always tell people, if you want to free range your chickens, that's a great idea in theory, unless you have like a perfectly manicured lawn and landscaping that you want pristine. It's not going to stay that way. How big are mom and dad? Dad is probably running about 155 pounds right now. Mom is like 140. So tippy top of the standard for another one out. Good job, Mama. So I'm going to let Mom clean it up. Those are adorable. Thank you. They are so cute. Puppies are freaking adorable. Okay, I don't like that you're not moving enough for me, so let's see what's going on here with this one. Here, I want to help you, Mama, okay? Can I help you clean her nose out? Or his, or whoever it is. There we go. Good job, Mama. Say hi, world. Hello, world. Another boy. We breed big breeds also. Awesome. Very cool. Lost mine at age 10. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. That's so hard to lose them. I'm guessing that she's going to have at least 10. She's big. Come on, babies. Let's go. I want to help you, okay? I want to help you get this one cleaned up a little bit. Because you're just a little doggy. No pun intended. Yeah, I'll never get another dog. Another breed of dog ever. Best dog I've ever owned are these. Just freaking amazing. I absolutely love them. They're not for everybody at all. They are not. Oh, yeah, get mad at me. Get so mad. Scream. Yeah. Say hi, world. Oh, am I going to get in trouble for showing blood? I don't know. People can be sensitive. Hi, little one. Welcome to the world. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. All right. Here's your baby, Mama. You did so good. Well done. Yeah, I'll never. They are the smartest dogs. Yes, birth is messy and educational. Absolutely. But there's a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Yeah, smartest dogs I've ever owned, the most loyal, just amazing, amazing breed of animal. But, like I said, not for everybody. For sure not for everybody. They are not for, like, inexperienced owners. They're not for people that have a lot of traffic coming in and out of their house. They can be a very dangerous breed if they're not well managed. Good job, Mama. I like to be really just transparent with everybody. I don't like anybody being surprised or caught off guard. We breed bullies, our guard the house, fields animals. Awesome. Ours fought off a cougar a month ago. Yikes. Yeah, we have, what do we have here for predation? We've got wolves, coyotes, mountain lion, bears, but they don't really do anything. You know, it's a rarity if the bears around here are going to come after livestock. We've had 0 losses, though, since getting these dogs. No losses. Good job, Mama. Look at you doing so good. I'm so proud of you. And I really liked them because having livestock guardian dogs, because we got wolves, mountain lion. Yep. A lot of dangerous stuff. Yeah. I like the idea of getting into these dogs because I wanted an idea that we could all peacefully coexist. Like, I'm always like, I think I was a hippie in a past life. Because I'm just like, we should all just kind of hang out, right? And just get along. Like, these animals were here before me. They're going to be here after me. I don't like the idea of having to go out and blast everything just because it's looking at me the wrong way or trying to eat my livestock. Like, that's what they do. They're wild animals. They need to eat, just like I need to eat. So, I liked a non-lethal solution. I don't like trapping. I don't like poisoning. I don't like shooting everything. Like, I just don't want to do that. Are they from working parents? Yes, absolutely. 100% working parents, and that's the only homes that they go to, are working homes. All of ours work 100%, 24/7, 365. Unless they're having babies, then they get some maternity leave. But yeah, so I wanted something that was a non-lethal solution to our predation problem. So, you know, these dogs don't go out and attack everything that, you know, they don't stalk things to take out things. They stay with the flock of your animals and they protect what's theirs. So anything that comes to them, they'll extricate that threat, but they don't go out seeking it. Like, they don't just go around being little murderalizers, you know. You're doing so good, Mama. I'm so proud of you. Good girl. It's so hard for them to get footing on the slippery floor. That's just how it's going to be till you're done. I'm not going to keep changing fresh towels every 2 seconds. There you go. Over here, little one. Come here, little man. Or girl. Yeah, I think you're the boy. There. Oof. All right. I'm like in your way. No matter where I am, I'm in the way here, I feel like. There. Good job, Mama. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Lots of white on some of these babies. Lots of white bellies. Here, let me bring this up. Lots of fussy babies. Yeah. There. Here, little one. Where are you going? Here by your siblings. Hang out with the group. Good girl. You're doing so good, Mama. I'm so proud of you. You're such a good girl. Yes, ma'am. Good girl. Good job. My back is going to be real sore by the end of this. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm not going to complain to you, though, because you don't want to hear that from me. Four down so far. 3 boys and 1 girl. And Mama's doing great for her first time. Is the dog okay? Absolutely. Mama's doing fantastic. She's panting because she's in labor. And she's very uncomfortable because she's contracting. But she's fantastic. She's doing really good. Yeah. And laboring is hard work, so she's going to pant because she's in pain and she's hot and she's trying to regulate her own system. Just like humans. Yep, she's good. Now, if she was panting like that, why is she panting? Because she's hot and she's having contractions, just like we do when we're in labor. All the noises you're hearing are the babies just vocalizing. They start actually howling from this age, which is freaking amazing and so adorable to hear little babies howl. If she was panting a lot and like getting up and laying down and getting up and circling and pacing and digging and she wasn't progressing or having any babies, then I would be concerned that she was distressed and wasn't progressing. Then I'd be worried. But panting like this while you're laying down and you're letting your babies nurse, that's okay. That's normal. Very normal. Good girl. Do you know how many puppies she's having? I do not know for sure. I'm guessing 10 at least. So even, like a lot of people like to x-ray mamas right at the end of their gestation to get a count, but when you have big dogs like this that are having some, like a dozen puppies is not unusual, you cannot get an accurate count of how many. You can try to count skulls and spines, but it's almost impossible because you can have puppies up in the ribs you can't see or like crossed and hiding, so it's nearly impossible to tell. You know, it's not like you can look and say, okay, there's 3 in there for sure, because there's probably at least a dozen that you can't accurately count, if that makes any sense. So like at first when we started, I would get, thank you for hoping for a safe delivery. Thank you very much. Me too. Lots of prayers always going up with this. We used to try to get x-rays to get counts, so I would know like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do if there's a puppy retained? But you can't count that. Like, it's just almost impossible to know for sure how many are in there. Even when you're ultrasounding, to do an ultrasound really early on is almost impossible, even at that point. So, you know, the more you do it, the better you get. And it's just, yeah, when there's so many, it's almost impossible. So it's very hard. So I just try to go by her signs more to tell if there was somebody retained yet. I'm a nurse by trade, so I think that probably helps me feel a little more comfortable and confident with kind of being able to you know, if somebody's stuck or if she's just slowing up and she isn't progressing. But you want a nice steady progression, flow of pups. I get real nervous if you have like 5 and they've been coming, let's say one every half hour, and then all of a sudden it stops, but I know there's more and she's in distress. Yeah, it helps to have experience, absolutely, in case of an emergency. I don't know, sometimes it almost makes it worse because you know more and you like know how bad it could be. So sometimes I feel like that might make it worse when you have the knowledge behind it, but so if I thought that she was stalled out, you know, that's when we push the calcium to keep that uterus tight and toned. Maybe take her for a little walk. Sometimes that can kind of shift things. Same thing with humans. If things aren't aligned just right, it can cause a backup in the long chute. My toy poodle had only 2 because she, yep, 8 pounds. She delivered beautifully. Yeah, and your smaller breeds like that, absolutely, they have less, which is not a bad thing. Oh my gosh, and I bet those puppies were freaking adorable too. Little babies, fussing little babies. Yeah, it's my favorite when they start howling. It's so adorable. Like when little babies howl. I'm like, get on there with your bad self, guys. Oh, I bet at 3 weeks old, that's like my favorite age for puppies. Is like that 3-week-old mark. Their eyes are open. They can start dragging themselves around. They start eating solid foods. I love that age. It's probably my favorite age. Tell me you're not precious. Tell me. Oh. Are you the boy? Nope, you're the little girl. One little girl so far. Yes, sweet baby. Okay, you can have your baby back. There she is. She's so beautiful, Mama. Good job. Yeah, they're adorable. Anatolian puppies are really cute. Okay, okay. Get yourself comfy, Mama. Must be fixing to have another one. These are some nice sized pups. If I had to guess, they're easily probably a pound right now, which is a good size. So like for Anatolians, just under a pound. 13 ounces to a pound. What does Daddy look like? Daddy's a traditional fawn with a black mask. So Daddy is the traditional Anatolian color. Yeah, if you don't have a job for them to do, that can end. It just can be a dicey situation if the Anatolian doesn't have work to do what they're intended for. Like I don't do the whole I have endless people that will reach out to me that live in apartments or, you know, and it's like, oh my God, I can't even imagine that would end real bad. Real sweetie. That would end bad. They need a job, they need an outlet. They need to not be in a place with a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of your house constantly with a board. That would be dangerous. The Anatolian has the strongest bite force in the canine world. People go on about pit bulls. Oh, pits, they have this lockjaw and blah. They have a tiny little bite force compared to an Anatolian. So even an accidental oops can end real bad if these dogs get into the wrong hands. So you have to be... That's when your breeders, it's our job to really vet who we're selling animals to. That's our responsibility. Yeah, I would definitely get an Anatolian Shepherd if I had a job for them. Yeah. You never know. Someday you might. I mean, heck, who knows? Never say never, man. You just never know. And you do hear of some Anatolians doing okay in, like, a traditional home setting. But that's the exception, not the rule, and I breed for the rule, not the exception, if that makes sense. So, like, I breed for my dogs to have a solid work ethic. I mean, they need to be sane and not hot rods flying off the handle all the time, but, you know, I breed for them to work, not to get pets out of them. So, that's my goal anyway. I love when breeders make sure when their pups are going setting. I try to. It's in my contract that anything that does not work out comes back to me. I don't want to see any of my dogs ever ending up in a shelter or home bouncing from place to place if it doesn't work out. Like, I just took one back that's 3 years old. And I always encourage people, like, the day, if you have questions or they start misbehaving or you get stumped, reach out to me so I can help you, because by the time, they're like kids. If you let things go and you let things go and then all of a sudden you try to fix it, it's real hard. So come to me right away. There are no stupid questions. You're not bothering me ever. That's why I'm here. Yeah. You get tired of my voice and me talking all the time? Oh, Mama. You're a good girl, Mama. You're doing so good. So when people return them, do they request refunds? Never knew how that would work. Well, it says in my contract, no, you're not going to get a refund. I just take them back. I'm not going to refund somebody. Like, in that case, I mean, he's 3 years old, so it's just not happening. You have, like, even, like, my contracts are it's like really laid out. Like, you have 48 hours to get them into a vet to have them checked. Like, I don't want, it's never happened to me, but you hear these horror stories of people having a puppy for like 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's, oh my gosh, I want a refund, or it just didn't work out, or they're sick. Well, who knows what they've been through in the last how long since you had them. Sorry about that. I am waiting for somebody to come pick up a goat. Ah! So you guys may have to watch her for a while for me. You guys may be on puppy watch duty for me. You're doing so good, Mom. I'm so proud of you. You're so amazing. Good job, Mama. And like, this is another reason too. I really try to spend a lot of time socializing mine and making sure that we're bonded, because there's nothing worse than having like this 140-pound dog that doesn't trust me, or if I can't trust her, that doesn't let me in all up in her business. New supplements for milk supply, I recommend Oxy Mama. I've heard of that. We do a lot of goat's milk, and luckily I've always been very blessed to not have issues with supply issues, thankfully. But yeah, there's nothing worse than having a dog that you can't trust, or they can't trust you. And then if there's a problem, an emergency, and you can't get in there because you're afraid you're going to get your hand taken off, that's a bad day. I'm just taking a peek back here, Mama. Let's see what we got going on. Good job, Mama. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Doing so good, girl. I'm so proud of you, girl. Good job, Mama. Come here. Oh, don't fuss at me now. Don't you be fussing at me. Yeehaw. Good girl. You getting uncomfy? It's okay. Here. Thankfully. Thankfully. Well, my 10-year-old son was in here too. And he was like right up in here on the whelping box with her, and she was okay with that too, which is really a blessing because, yeah, like I said, when you have dogs this size, like you need safety and not to be afraid. I know, I love the puppy noises. I don't love it about 3 nights in because the whelping box is right next to my bed, and I can't sleep because I'm up every time somebody cries too much, and I'm like counting puppies to make sure no one's getting squashed. By then I'm like, I wish for peace and silence, but I willingly do it over and over again, so what are you gonna do? Good job. Okay, Fussbutt, here you go. Good girl, Mama. Good girl. Good luck trying to, yeah. Yeah, we don't let ours go until they're between 10 and 12 weeks old. So, yeah, by the time they leave, they're almost 30 pounds, 25 pounds, and eating me out of house and home, and yeah. It's a vibe, as the kids say. Where's number 4? You can't crawl back in. Oh, over here. Get your milk on, baby. That wind picked up outside. Dang. Wish I could point this thing down more. It's a little better. Yeah, I don't like to be in a rush to get rid of mine. The longer they can stay on with mom, the better. A lot of people are under this misconception that, well, they're on solid food so they can leave. So they're trying to turf these puppies out by the time they're 6 weeks old, which is asinine. Just because something can eat solid foods doesn't mean it's ready to leave, right? That's just ridiculous. They need mom to... There's so much social stuff that they learn from mom. It's just so important for them to stay on with mom. Yet more time with mom is good. She does teach them a lot, and you know, she teaches them what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, how much nipping is okay, or biting, or chewing, like, okay, that's too rough, knock it off. And mom, or a pack setting, is going to chastise them better than a human ever could. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. You're getting close again, huh? Yeah. Oh, it's okay, honeys. I know, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You're uncomfortable, huh? Let me get in front of you here. No, let me get in front of you here. Back it up, sweetheart. You are not having these babies on my bed. Heckin' no. No, not over there. Sweetheart, just lay down, baby, okay? Yeah, let me get them out of your way. You can lay down. Lay down. You're okay. You're okay. I know, sweetie. I know. Babies, let your mama have a second here. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know, honey. You're fixing to have another one, huh? Good girl. Just don't drop it on my lap again like you have been. I love you, but I don't need to be covered all up in your juices. I do love you, but I don't need all that. You're having... No! Oh my god, you're so strong! Holy crap! Get back! Oh, you juiced all over me! Ew! You just dropped it. You're gonna have one. No, come back in the whelping box. Okay, we're gonna just let her do that right there. Hang with me, guys. She's quite strong. Hey, you, come here. Siva, come here. Come on. Come here. Oh, heckin' no, you're not. Heckin' no, you're not having that baby on my bed. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Come on. Holy man, that wind just picked up. Hang on, people. Hang on. Come on, Mama. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Honey. Sweetheart. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, honey. So it just feel good to stand up for a little bit, huh? You just need to stand up. She is doing so good. It is hard to get rid of puppies. It can be, depending on the dog, depending on the breed of dog, depending on the breeder. If you're just like flooding the market with stuff and you're trying to turn around and give them away, or you're charging $25 for a puppy, then yeah, that's an issue. But usually with ethical breeders that are doing it the right way and who have a name for themselves, usually those people don't have as much issue. They a lot of times will have waiting lists because people know that they're a good breeder with good stock and they're not getting... Are you feeling overwhelmed? Yeah, I would too. Heck yeah, man, I would too. Come here, little ones. There. There. Come here, cuties. Come here a minute. Get this out of the way. This is grossness. Oh, we're going to be sanitizing so much, it's not even funny. There. Nice and dry. Nice and... It's okay. I know. Yeah, I know, honey. You just gotta put it on and wear it. You can't avoid it, honey. Oh, with that many babies, it's not surprising that she's overwhelmed. Yeah, and she only has 4 so far. Adopt, don't shop. Dogs die in shelters. That's why mine don't end up in shelters, honey. Please, 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 Troy, do your research on me personally before you make opinions. You don't know me, you don't know how I operate, or the way that I do things. Please don't make assumptions. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Honey, your babies are gonna... No! We want them in the whelping box. She's like, nope. She's like, absolutely not. I'm taking this one with me. You want them over there? Well, of course you would. She's like, no. Here, let me see. Come on, you. Oh, good girl, Mama. Good girl. Good job. Come on. Good job, Mama. Put your butt in there. Thank you very much. And don't drop any more in my lap. Not that I don't love you. No, right here. You're doing so good, honey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Yeah, we're not a puppy mill. We're not a puppy mill. Puppy mills don't do health testing. I've never had Anatolians with seizures, no. I have a mutt that has a seizure disorder here, but, like, sweetie, it's okay. Never had an Anatolian with a seizure disorder. Yeah, puppy mills don't do health testing. OFA, to do an OFA, that x-ray of their hips and elbows, that costs almost $1,000 per dog to do that. So, I'm not a puppy mill. Good girl. Not a puppy mill. No, honey. Stay in here. Okay. It's okay. Here, over here. She wants to bring them on my bed. That is not going to happen. There. Good girl. Good girl. I may end up having to shut this down. I'm getting like some big winds up here and my Wi-Fi's starting to blow a little bit. I'd rather have a healthy puppy than a mutt. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's okay. Honey, you just stepped on one. Good girl. It's okay. Won't you lay down, honey? Won't you lay down, honey? Huh? Yeah. Well, you just stepped on one again. It's okay. Good girl. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, you're stepping on them. Babies. That's a lot of newness. Oh. Here. They're all right here. Good job, Mama. You're gonna knock my tripod over, aren't you? She says, I hope so. I hope so. You want a little break? If you want to have your next one out there, go ahead. I don't want to stress you out. I think me trying to force her to deliver in here is like stressing her out. This next pup is giving her kind of a hard time here. She seems to be in pain and very nervous right now. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I know, honey. Just, you gotta put it on and wear it, honey. You're doing so good. Your other ones are okay. Good girl. Good job. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Why don't you lay down? Honey, you don't have to keep them all in a pile. Honey, they're fine right there. She wants them all in together in a pile, trying to hold her chest like, oh, there you go. Yes, your baby. Oh. I'm just gonna keep putting them together. Oh, there. Oh, you didn't. I thought you knocked that. Well, you knocked my drink over. Down with them. She's like, nope, I'm gonna just keep walking around. She's not biting too hard. They're gonna scream like that. no matter what you do with them. You can't keep taking them away. I'm just going to keep bringing them down. I really don't want them on my bed, girl. You guys are strong as heck. Holy moly, that is good to see. My first litter, no. Her first litter, yes. You can, that's fine. If you want to be out there, that's more comfortable. Get over here. Yeah. Quit stepping on them. There. She is stressed. It is a scary new thing, huh? Yeah. She really wants to have these on my bed. And she doesn't like that they're crying. This is just like all so new to her right now that she's like, they're crying, she's having contractions, she's fixing to have another one. It's all just a lot. Come here. Come here. There you go. Here. I don't want you to have them there. No. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Good girl. There you go, sweetie. All right, guys. At 140 pounds, I'm not making her lay anywhere. She's gonna go where she wants to go. So if that means letting her move them all outside the whelping box, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and let her put them where she wants to put them. And clean up the mess later on my floor. It's not ideal, but, you know, she... Okay, now you're laying on one. Here, honey, let me move it for you. It's not ideal. I want her to have them in the whelping box because I don't feel like cleaning up the mess on my floor, but you know what? It's more about her comfort than mine. So here you go. Fine, have them on. Put them on the floor. Why not? Here you go. I've got a carpet shampooer, right? Right. Here. Get your blood and guts all over my floor. It'll be fine. Her comfort is more important than my carpet, so if she wants to have them out there, then I'm just going to let her have them out there. Good girl. That's all of them out there. You're doing so good, honey. I'm so proud of you. R.I.P. to the carpet. Yeah, literally. It'll be a just rip that carpet out situation. Honey, you don't have as much room right here. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of times when they get close to having another one, if it's especially painful or something, they can get real stressed and crabby and... Yep, she wanted to have her babies out of the whelping box. Apparently my whelping box is not up to her standard, which shouldn't really surprise me. Good job. And yeah, it's about whatever she's comfortable with, because I don't want her stressed, and I don't want anybody getting hurt. Good job. You're doing so good. And of course I have to pop my head out here quick. I swear animals do stuff at the most inopportune times. Watch out, sweetie. I gotta put this up on the bed. It's okay. right. I'll be right back, guys. It's just me. It's okay. It's just me. You're doing so good, Mom. I'm so proud of you. That was a little dicey there for a minute, huh? We both wanted to do it our own way. I feel like it's really dark over here. R.I.P. to the carpet. That was like the best line ever. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. I'll get them. You lay there and rest. I got the babies. Here, let me move them over by you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here, 4. There you go. Everybody stay put. Pull Mother out, both of us. You're doing so good, honey. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. Alright, we're gonna start a dirty linen pile. Good job, Mama. Ooh, is it getting windy out there? Aw. Have you latched them to calm them down? Yep. Yep, Mama is. The issue we're having, because it sounds like you know what you're talking about. So obviously when they nurse, it stimulates more contractions. Just like with humans. So the issue is they're latching on to nurse, which is stimulating more contractions, which is painful, and of course she doesn't like it. So she needs to just, you're squishing one. Okay. She needs to just let it happen and relax a little bit. But with her this is her first time, she like is kind of fighting it. Like sometimes we do. There you go, babies. And she's just got to let it happen. If I can get you guys over here a little more, maybe. Of course, she has to have it in the most, not where she's supposed to be having them in a box. It's okay. There. Good job, Mama. You're doing so good. Hey guys, guess what? There's 10 nipples. Y'all don't have to fight over one. But of course they have to fight over one, because that's what they do. Good job, Mama. You're doing so good. now we have 4. She has 3 boys and 1 girl. You're okay. Let me help you. I'm sorry, I'm like right in all up in the camera. You're doing good, honey. Right here. Good job, Mama. You're doing so good, girl. I know, sweetheart. I know. Come here, little one. Over here. Good girl. They're not cold. Don't worry, they're not cold. Yeah, I'm in for a long ride. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. Good girl. I can promise you they are not cold. Don't you worry. Well, that's not nice. You pushed your brother all the way off. That is not very kind. That is not kind. Get over there. Mine do not need a heating lamp, and they don't need to be 85. That is, my gosh, my mother would, or the mother would melt. Many people have their Anatolian whelp outside. So if you think about, like right now for me, it's probably maybe 20 degrees outside. Now granted, she would, in a traditional sense, she would have dug them a den to go like under the ground. That's usually what they would do. But she does not need a heat lamp in the house. She's good. They're not chickens. They don't need to be, they don't need, like little chicks, they don't need to have an artificial heat source. If we were outside and she would have whelped out in the barn, like in a stall, then that would be different depending on the temperature outside, but heck no. Anatolians love the cold. And, they're fine, don't you worry. They're good. And yeah, different breeds are different. Some are a little bit, oh, you fell down. I don't want to say soft, but, you know, they're different breeds. They do sound like human babies. Yeah, when they do their little noises and fussing, and they'll get mad at each other when somebody knocks somebody off the nipple they wanted. And oh my god, you just keep rolling right over. Hey buddy, you're a roly-poly one. That's good. They already come out with like such their own personalities. Some are They come out with like such their own personalities. Some are more dominant, like almost immediately. But they say even in utero that you'll see some are just more like get out of my way than others. And they're like that from the beginning. Like once they dry off and their colors come in and I get collars on everybody, yeah, you can tell real early on like who's going to be the one that's going to climb all over and push the other ones off. And it's very interesting. Some are like faster to get what they want. Some are just more laid back and slow. Sorry for my butt, guys. She should be having another one soon. Here, it's been a bit. Yeah, it's been a bit, Mama. Excuse me again, guys. Sorry. Oh, sorry, kitten. You squished your tail. Jesus, it's like a madhouse in this place tonight, I swear. Thanks for popping in. We got 4 babies so far. 3 boys and 1 girl. Get up in here, you. She's decided that the whelping box that I have fashioned for her, that's been good enough for every woman before her, is not good enough for her. No. So she had to drag them out to like the end of the whelping box where it's just a trashed out mess. And she's going to be having her babies here, where she's just now going to destroy the floor. And I got it. And the kitten just snuck in here and she's like, oh no. Sorry for my butt, guys. Sorry, y'all. She just wants to make more work for me to clean up the floor. That's alright, you know. I don't have anything else better to do anyway. So it's been a little bit since she had her last one. She's not in distress at all, which is good. Yeah, the kitten's like the free milk. Seriously, we had an Anatolian mama. There you go. We had kittens like around the same time. They were a little bit older. They were able to walk and get. They're like 4 weeks old. She would allow these 4-week-old kittens to hop in the whelping box with her, and she would nurse this dang kitten right next to her puppies. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, it was cute, but I'm like, this is insane. Get out of here. Anyway, it's been a bit since her last one. She's not in any wild distress, which is good. So, I might... Oh my goodness, this one just keeps rolling off the bar. I might go grab some cottage cheese and help just move things along a little bit. It's not to the point where I want to make her get up and go for a walk, because she's not in distress. But, you know, some girls have really long in between. I think I was just, you know, we started out spoiled. When she was just bing, 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 booming them out. Whoops. Dude, you are struggling. You just keep rolling off of everywhere, huh? There. You're doing so good, Mama. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. You're so good. How many am I expecting? I don't know. I would say at least 10. At least 10 from her size. At least 10. 10 to 12. I would be very happy with 10. But we'll see. These things take time. Yeah, Tums works great. I do that for my goats too. That calcium just helps. And she's finally relaxing now. I don't know what it was with the whelping box. She was not a fan of using that, of course. Let me help you get these other ones out. You're fine. Over here. Over here. Latch on. Latch on. You guys are aiming too high. What? No, you're okay. It's okay.
Work.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All done. Okay. So we're starting to pant a little more. We're whining a little bit. Makes me think maybe something's coming down the log chute. Let's hope so. Good girl. I know. I'm right here, honey. It's okay. It's okay. Good girl. Well, you know, instead of just crawling around crying, stop crying and you can find it better probably. Come here. Here, over here. Over here. There you go. Uh-oh, I'm dropping stuff. Yeah, I can't imagine what carrying 10 would feel like either. I can't imagine trying to, like, keep track of... I just... No, thank you. That would... One at a time was enough for me. I had 5. That was good. Alright, guys. I gotta step out a second. You guys need to watch for me. Keep an eye on her for me, guys. I'll be right back. anything, guys? Looks like we still have 4. Alright. Thanks for watching her for me. Ooh, my phone's almost dead. I'm gonna have to do... Oh my goodness, you poor angel. There you go. Good job, Mama. You're doing so good. I was not anticipating her to go today. Legit, every other one of my females has always gone on day 63 of her gestation. She's day 60 today. I'm supposed to be getting a Walmart grocery pickup order right now. Here, honey, let me help you. Luckily, I've got dinner in the crock pot that'll just wait for me, but yeah, was not anticipating it to be today. But Mother Nature knows better than I do. And so far they're really great looking pups. Nice and healthy, nice size. She is a good mama. This is her first time. I was very worried about her, honestly. Just because she's so dominant in personality. She's very, very dominant, and she's a brawly little thing. And so I was like, ooh, I hope she's going to be okay with me and not grouchy with me. And you never, ever, ever know until you get down in the thick of it. And she started going a little sideways on me earlier when I was trying to force her to stay in the whelping box. She was starting to get squirrely with me. And so finally I was like, to heck with it. Just have them wherever you want. I can just rip the flooring out later. Yeah, you know better than I do. I'm not going to tell a mama how to give birth. I know better than that. And they look really dark now, but even right now, as they're drying, they're lightening up. Yeah. But yeah, we have some with, like this one here. I'm just going to borrow it for a minute. Like quite a bit of white on our leggies there. So yeah. Okay. Watch your, let me put it back. Don't put it back. There you go. She's like, don't touch my babies. Don't touch them. But the pups are strong. They're getting around. They're getting themselves latched on. Very, very, very good so far. I'm very happy. Off to a great start. Good job, honey. I'm so proud of you, Mama. I wish you'd have them in the whelping box, but like I said, I'm not going to tell Mama where to have her babies at and how to do her business. It's okay. Just put a blanket down. You're okay. him for you. I'll get him. Sorry for my butt, guys. I'll try to stay out of your... Jeremy, stop. I can take a break in a minute, but the camera's like right here. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get my phone charged up, get it plugged in, and I will be back. Please come follow me when I come back here in a little bit.